In this video, we're going to cover the pros and cons of living in Orange County. Brian, we have the first pro, which is the weather. Talk about the weather. Let's do it.
I mean, I know this is a timely piece, but it's the 1st of February, and look at the sunshine hitting me in the face. I feel like I'm getting sunburnt right now. The weather, other than like the 3 days it rains every year, it's 70s and beautiful outside constantly. I mean, how can you beat the weather here? It's one of the best places probably in the world weather-wise.
Yes.
Can't beat it.
No, 100%. Talk about number 2, which is the schools, public, private, and academies. Tell us all about that.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, with all this weather, they've built so many great schools around here too, because they have such great weather. But I mean, you've got some of the top high schools definitely in the country here. You've got private schools here, parochial, non-parochial schools. You've got OSHA, which is the Orange County School of the Arts here. You go to sit down to South County. You got some amazing schools down in Rancho Santa Margarita in those areas. But I mean, North Orange County, one of the premier high schools here is Troy High School. Yes. Every year it seems to be in the top 50 in the country for high schools, and that's private and public. So, that's pretty amazing. And then you also got Rosary Academy up here, Servite, Mater Dei for some of the parochial schools. So, really people move here for the schools. And It's so funny, they'll buy a house
yes,
one street over to be in the school district.
Yep.
And the house price might be 10% more than across the streets. Mm-hmm. That's what's bananas about Orange County and schools here. Just people are moving just to get to those certain schools they want to go to.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard of people, getting apartments.
And you will get families that are sending kids over here. They'll buy a house and put like their teenage kids in the house. Mm-hmm. And they're not even here. So they got a bunch of teenagers driving around all over the place, but they're doing it so they can go to these high schools or these schools, or they might send grandma over with them or something like that. But it's really amazing because they'll just buy a house, put their kids in it, and they'll just come visit their kids so they can be in those schools. It's pretty amazing. But it's pretty fantastic too that they will do that for the kids to get the best education.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's important. Yeah. Let's do number 3, lifestyles and recreation.
Well, this kind of goes along with the weather, but because it opens up so many things. You can go, we were talking about this before, but you can go just in Orange County. There's so many places to go hiking, backpacking, fitness spots to go to, horseback riding, so many trails and things to do. Go down to the beach, obviously, down there. But then also inside of that, within an hour to the north of North Orange County, you're in the snow. Not even an hour, 45 minutes, you're in the snow, depending on what day it is.
Yes.
30 minutes to the south, you're at the beach.
Yep. Do you have any favorite hiking spots or things, lifestyle recreation in?
Gosh, I always say, I've got so many friends I see on Instagram and other places on YouTube and things where they're, posting videos of themselves hiking and they're maniacs, but here, there's so many different canyons and things in the area here where you can hike, or so many trails, like up here in Fullerton, there's the Juanita Cook Trail and so many trails that people buy houses around, but there's so many places, miles and miles of places to go. You start going into the canyon areas here, obviously just so many places to go and hike, and you can go out there, park your car at the end of the Cleveland National Forest and just walk through and spend a day out there. It's pretty amazing for sure.
Yeah, let's do number 4, diversity of cultures, one of my personal favorites.
Yeah, like I said, we have, certain massive populations in every area, but they integrate and not just that, but they bring their cultures here. And so you have not only restaurants and things like that have those different kind of cultures, but also now, you have, like we were talking before about, the H Mart, you have Tokyo Central Market, you got the Northgate markets here. We have, markets, towards Indian food or Indian restaurants. If you were to call me up and say, hey, Brian, I need a good restaurant or market for X, and you give me the ethnicity within a minute, because it seems like Agent B has become Google. So they ask Agent B instead of going to Yelp. And so I could find it within a minute and tell you if I know someone who's been there, or I could pop it out on Facebook or Instagram and say, hey, has anybody been to this? And I would get 50 people to respond and tell me if it's good or not. But it's just, the diversity is incredible. And in Orange County, it really is the melting pot inside the melting pot.
Yep.
where people embrace it. It's not an issue here with different cultures, things like that. People embrace all the different cultures and the diversity that we have is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's do number 5, the entertainment.
Well, if it ever opens up again,
I know.
Here.
At the time of this video, yes.
At the time of this video on February 2nd, we're still waiting. I know downtown Disney's open, but I mean, you got Disneyland, and all the parks there. You've got obviously the Anaheim Ducks. You got Anaheim Stadium down here. You've got some of the greatest shopping centers around. You got South Coast Plaza. You've got up here, you've got Brea Mall. You've got other malls and shopping all over the place. You've got, the thing with entertainment too, you've got so many farmers markets that pop up everywhere, because that's going back to, lifestyle and going back to weather. Is you have so many healthy, conscious people here that, you have just these fresh food markets and places popping up. I should have pulled out my celery juice I'm drinking every day and show you that thing, and I got a juicer, because we're into that too, just getting the healthiest, freshest organic vegetables and fruits and, drinking them, as well as eating them. And that's part of these markets and this entertainment, and the shopping is just, it's incredible. And really stone's throw from wherever you're at, you'll find one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's do number 6, location, which is Orange County is an amazing location. As you were saying, an hour away from almost everything. Yeah,
if you're in South County, you're a second from the beach.
No worry.
Walk out there, let me know. I'll find you a house you can walk out on the beach. But you've got, just go straight up the 15 freeway and you're hitting the mountains, or to 10, within less than an hour. And the amazing thing about Orange County is that being more of a suburban than an urban environment, but we have one of the best, airports here in John Wayne Airport, or Santa Ana Airport. And you don't have to live in LA or go through that crazy traffic. Have you ever been to Orange County Airport?
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Drive in, you can park, you can be right across the street at one of the hotels or whatever. You can Uber in. It's not like going to LA.
LAX, yes.
It's like going to LAX, you're going onto the tunnel, planes are driving over you. You never know if they're coming through. It's just like, and if you fly private, which I know people that fly private, you pull your car right up to that private hangar in the back and jump on your plane and you're out the door. It's like, and you go anywhere in the world. So that's pretty amazing too about Orange County. It has access to everything. So
very cool. No, we love flying out of Orange County instead of LAX.
Seriously.
Avoid LAX at all costs. Unless you have to. Number 7, low crime.
Well, we'd have to, get a map for this, but
we're going to throw it up. Boom.
Pow, there it is. But yeah, between the various sheriff's departments here and then also the municipal police departments, and I know I've talked to clients and friends that live all over Orange County. It seems like, I called 911 or I called the police to do, a drive-through on my street because there was some suspicious activity. It was like within 3 minutes, there was 2 cars driving by. Mm-hmm. It's just, they really have a good control on it. They want it to be safe, obviously. They're definitely protecting their citizens and taking care of them. But like I said, they're welcoming everyone in as well, but they want to make sure that people understand that, hey, they're protected and it's a great place to live.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's do number 8, which is the job diversity. We're going to throw up a list of employers, top employers around the area. You guys can check that out. But talk about the job diversity in Orange County as a pro.
Well, everything from entry level, working at Starbucks or a pizza place or everything else, to high-tech jobs going down into Irvine, to some of the biggest, construction type of jobs, in the country are here. They're constantly building down here, to obviously the aerospace industry, to the major food industries are down here now, opening up giant factories and things like that because of the access to transportation and rail. That's another one. You have, rail lines here and or trucking and shipping. And so, it makes it for someone coming in to move here. I have so many clients that moved to Orange County for job reasons. They've been relocated, and it's across the entire gambit of what you can do for a living. I've never had like two people say they do the exact same thing. Eventually I'll run into them.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and that's great. If you think we missed a pro, go ahead and throw it in the description down below, or sorry, in the comments down below. List a pro that we did not.
Yeah, because there's probably a lot of them. We just only have so long. I mean, what time is it?
Yes. Yeah, and then we're gonna go into the cons of living in Orange County. So Brian, give us the cons. It's got to be something. Come on.
Is this thing on? I don't know. I guess the only con is, one of them is cost of living. Obviously, I've had a lot of clients leave Orange County to go to other states. Just cost of living is definitely an issue here. You're not going to get, the 3,000 or 4,000 square foot house on a half an acre, completely new for $400,000 in Orange County. It's just
like try 4 million. Yeah,
millions of dollars. It's like I think we were talking about median home price in all of Orange County is like $1.5 million. And the median condo price is like almost 600,000. Just in Fullerton, I think my report last week, we were at like 895,000 was our median price home here.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not cheap to live in Orange County, but you're here for all those benefits we listed, just those 8 benefits we listed before, and there's so many more of those. It's one of those places where you are going to spend the money on the house here, but you're getting everything for it, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And another con we have is the traffic.
Well, I try to stay local, so I don't mind.
We'll throw. What are some of the bad traffic spots on the freeway?
Probably the Orange Crush area. I think that's like the 5, where the 5, the 57, and the 22 all meet. Take you down to the 55 and 5, and going down to that area. That's really probably the worst spot to be if you're going in the morning. Like if you're North County going down to Irvine, those type of places going down to the beach, it's not a great space to be in. There'll be some traffic there, but it's definitely not like LA traffic, I would say. There's sections on that 5 freeways. To me, it just seems like they're always doing construction on the 5.
Oh, always.
Why is it?
It'll never stop.
I'm 50 years old. I've been here since I was 2. And I can remember as a little kid being in the car, my parents going, why are they always doing construction on this freeway? It's like, seriously. And they keep widening it. How about you widen it one time as wide as possible?
Well, yeah.
Stop adding 1 lane at a time. Let's add 3. Okay. It's like, come on, man. It's crazy.
Yes, the 5. Oh, man. So if you guys think we missed a con for living in Orange County, go ahead and throw it in the comments below.
Don't you dare.
And we will, it's if we miss something, please throw it in, and then we can, it'll be good. So that's it for.
It'll be great, but I won't believe you.
I want to say we'll send you a Starbucks gift card, but I'm not sure about that one. I have that. No. Okay, no. I'm just kidding. Okay, but throw it in the description below, guys, and the comments below.
This isn't the Seattle data nerds. This is the LA data nerds.
All right, guys, and that's it for this video.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll see you later.